In some ways, this picture encapsulates the history of Impressionism, or indeed its triumph. This is something that Renoir gave to Impressionism, and Impressionism gave to subsequent generations of artists a freedom of style and of subject in order to take on the more pressing questions of what our world looks like and how does it feel to live in it. When Renoir painted the young girl, it comes at this precise moment of transition from his Ingres style into what we now think of as Renoir's mature, almost his master style, the way in which we best remember his work. The feathery brushstroke that evokes both a sense of form but also light. We see Renoir's vision of a beautiful young girl in quite formal dress, quite smartly dressed, holding a basket of flowers, and she's set against an idyllic background of foliage. But it's not really the setting that's important, it's how he's represented her, it's the style in which he's painted her, which is what makes this painting so magnificent. We see the influence of the old masters, in particular Ingres. The pose is taken from one of his paintings in the Musée du Louvre, the portrait of Madame Rivière. But also we have Renoir's very forward-thinking, forward-looking style, which is about building form out of light and the texture of things. Renoir wants to evoke a sense of the true texture of, the flesh, the wonderful satins that the girl's wearing, the texture of the petals of the flower, the rattle of the basket, the movement of the wind in the bushes behind. It's about touch as much as it is about how things appear. This period in Renoir's career is considered to be its apogee. It's the way in which he embraces portraiture, not just as a way of conveying how someone appears, but the character behind the eyes and the satin dresses. Paul Durand-Ruel was the doyen of the Parisian art market, in fact, probably the greatest art dealer of all time. He was the man that introduced Impressionism not just to the French audience, but a global audience. By exporting pictures by Monet and Sisley, Pissarro and Renoir to America, he managed to form not just the basis of an art market for those painters, but change the course of art history in doing so. This painting's got an extraordinary provenance. It was first acquired by Durand-Ruel directly from the artist and later acquired by Dr. Albert Barnes, one of the most extraordinary figures of early 20th century collecting. He has it for a number of years until Durand-Ruel makes him an offer. He offers one of Renoir's great masterpieces, the People Fishing on the Normandy Coast. Barnes is tempted by the offer only because the larger version offers, in his mind, a view of both Renoir's virtues as a painter as well as his defects, and agrees to swap the girl holding the basket, much to Durand-Ruel's delight. It is very rare for such a painting by Renoir to come onto the market. In its scale, its subject matter, its perfect date, the quality of its execution, the illustrious provenance, it has everything that a collector of Renoir's art could desire.
The Brillenburg-Capriles collection is a window into the development of the avant-garde in Latin America and a testament to the amazing contribution that these artists made in the earlier part of the 20th century. The Brillenburg-Capriles collection is an extraordinary ensemble of modern art from Latin America. The works themselves are true legends, and they reveal the stylistic and formal characteristics of the avant-garde in Latin America. This season, we will be offering 31 works across our modern and contemporary evening and day sale auctions beginning November 16th. Tania Brillenburg is one of the original collectors of Latin American art. She's known as a great collector and as a philanthropist, having founded the Children's Cancer Foundation of Venezuela and Salud Arte in Miami. One of the most powerful pieces in the collection is Wilfredo Lem's totem from 1957. It is a masterpiece of incredible dynamism and truly one of the most extraordinary works by Lamb from the 1950s. Unlike the 1940s, when Lamb was more interested in portraying the beautiful Antillean life of the Caribbean, by the 1950s, he has now transformed that tonality into a much more muted and somber tones of browns and blacks and beige. This is exactly what we see in the totem. Here we see this real emphasis on the line and on reinforcing the line with oil pigment, but barely changing the original conception of the painting. This is obviously a quality of Lamb as a great, mature, and confident artist. The work features a central stalk of sugarcane, which is, of course, the paradigmatic crop from the Caribbean. The crop is at once symbolic of progress, economic advancement, but also of historical pain. We are particularly excited to bring this work to auction because it will continue to expand the growing enthusiasm for his work globally. Diego Rivera conceived his first Cubist compositions in the winter of 1912. By the time he executed Naturaleza Muerta con Limones in 1916, he had become one of the most successful Cubist artists living in Paris. Rivera's Cubism was formally and thematically distinctive. As opposed to his contemporaries, Pablo Picasso, Juan Gris, and many others in Paris, working at the same time, Rivera's Cubism is characterized by bright use of colors, deep shades of red and blues and yellows. At the same time, he includes Mexican motifs, a much more personal interpretation of his experience as a Mexican artist in Paris. When I look at this painting, I'm transported to Paris and to that time when so many Latin American artists traveled to Europe to develop their own styles and to contribute to the story of modernism. Another seminal piece in the collection is Armando Reverón's 1920 Figura bajo un nubero, arguably the most important work from his Blue period to come to auction. Reverón's Blue period synthesizes late 19th century movements ranging from post-impressionism to Pointillism and influences from the old masters such as Goya, Velázquez, artists that he was quite familiarized from his time in Barcelona and Madrid in 1911. The work portrays a female seated nude, accompanied by a small dog on her lap. In the background, we see the crushing waves of Macuto, a seaside village where Armando Reverón and his girlfriend Juanita Mota would eventually settle in 1922 and would build together what is known as El Castillete, a historical site and a legendary one where he created most of his masterpieces from this period. He tried to emphasize tropical light as the very essence of reality. When one looks at this painting, one is completely taken by the beautiful impasto, the luminescence of the brushstroke, this agitated and beautifully conveyed waves crashing onto the beaches of Macuto. These are intensely atmospheric paintings, incredibly lyrical, and at the same time, fiercely modern. Like Diego Rivera, Joaquín Torres Garcia considered pre-Columbian civilization and culture as one of the world's greatest traditions. For both artists, pre-Columbian civilization did not belong to any particular nation, but it could be used as a Pan-American source of inspiration. Torres Garcia's mature work is deeply embedded in neoplasticism. Neoplasticism considered each artwork an ideal representation of the metaphysical order of reality. Horizontal and vertical lines allude to opposing forces: life versus death, man versus woman, light versus darkness, up or down. Within this abstract dualism, the goal is perfect balance, not through symmetry, but by rhythmic equilibrium. Composición Constructiva de Estructura Colorada from 1943 belongs to a series devoted to the harbor. For Torres Garcia, the harbor was symbolic of progress, of communication, immigration, and the beginning of globalization. The Brillenberg Capriles collection illustrates pivotal moments in the careers of these artists and presents a unique opportunity for collectors to acquire some truly emblematic works representative of some of Latin America's most esteemed artists.
Early on in his career, Calder was working with wire. And then he came upon this idea of making his sculptures kinetic. He famously said, "Why must art be static?" This is a quintessential Calder. When you think about the revolution of Calder and creating these works that are moving through space, that are mobiles, that are balanced and counterbalanced and full of movement and life, this is exactly what he is known for. This is the revolution that he created in 20th century sculpture. It is my pleasure today to talk about Alexander Calder's monumental untitled sculpture from 1949. This work was actually a commission. He came to Rio de Janeiro and in 1949 created this spectacular piece for a client of Enrique Mindlin's named George Heim. It was beautifully installed in this modernist home. Calder was all the rage in Brazil, and a lot of clientele of Mindlin's and others really wanted Calder's. All of Calder's sculptures are precisely engineered, and there's always an interesting play with balance. And in this piece, you almost have two levels where you have planar forms and vertical forms that counteract as the sculpture moves. It's really poetry in motion. Calder's mobiles really define their surrounding space, and there's always a beautiful play of shadows on the wall. But the thing about it is they're a little bit unpredictable. Calder's pieces are very often organic. The forms loosely come from nature, but yet reinterpreted and remixed into their own composition, they become something new entirely. One of the most striking things about the sculpture is really its dramatic scale. It is majestic in its span. It's composed of 15 pieces of sheet metal that have been cut into biomorphic forms and then connected with wire into this beautiful composition that just cascades from the ceiling down. The entire framework of the sculpture is black, and then there's one red element. And the other thing which is so fantastic about it is that two of the pieces on different levels are perforated. Calder liked the perforations because it not only enlivened the surface of the sculpture, but it created the aerodynamics that made it move through space. These sculptures are very handmade. He loved working in sheet metal and would cut out these shapes, and then they'd be painted and then attached to wires and engineered into the ultimate composition. Alexander Calder was an artist who truly revolutionized contemporary sculpture. He imagined the role and function of sculpture in a very different way. Sculpture was something that sat on a pedestal, that was anchored to the floor. He found a different space for sculpture to operate in. The piece is beautifully composed. Its arcing forms, its span are really something that are incredibly beautiful to look at.
The reason I love Carrington is because she walks the walk when it comes to being all in on this idea of these ancient, arcane, ritualistic, powerful magic. It feels like she is both an enthusiast and a practitioner because everything about her works themselves read like actual mystical texts. You look at this painting and whether you break down every single component or not, you get the impression that there is some kind of ancient and important knowledge being passed down here, being captured. Leonora Carrington was one of the most important female surrealist artists. She was originally born in the United Kingdom and grew up in an affluent setting, but when she was 19, she was exposed to a surrealist exhibition in London, and at that point essentially left home and chased the surrealists to Paris, where she committed herself to that circle and fell in with artists like Andre Breton and, of course, Max Ernst, who she famously became lovers with. When the war broke out, she was separated from Max Ernst. She was somewhat marooned in Spain and suffered a nervous breakdown. She eventually came to New York herself and then later emigrated to Mexico, where she settled down and lived for a very, very long life. She only died in 2011. Her style was singular and very much influenced by mythology and sort of legend, particularly Irish and Celtic lore. Like a lot of the female surrealists, she was interested not so much in sort of erotic desire and subconscious in the way that male surrealists like Breton and Dali, etc. were, but more in the way that which women were able to connect to nature in particular and harness and derive enormous power in that way. Sueño is painted in 1959, at which point Carrington is firmly ensconced in Mexico. Sueño is not only one of the most interesting, visually speaking, canvases by Carrington to come to the market, it's also probably one of the largest at almost 60 inches across. And it's absolutely overflowing with this very typical Carrington imagery, full of figures, full of moments of mystery and details that are kind of hidden if you don't look carefully. It's very similar to an artist that Carrington had enormous admiration for, Hieronymus Bosch. You kind of have this scene divided into 3 horizontal bands, which is very typical across all of civilization's myths, right? You have the heavens, earth, and the underworld. And the idea of a journey, think about Dante. You have the protagonist of this painting, the being whose soul is referenced by the title, the being that is in a state of sleep, in sueño. But they also appear to be either in the form of a soul itself, in other words, lacking a body, or being given a soul, or in the process of being born. The fox, which is directly associated with Celtic myth as the creature that ferries souls to the underworld, here is carrying this figure on its back. And if you look just to the left of the fox, you see what I interpret as a keyhole with a key inserted and sort of primed to be turned. And that takes you into another kind of passage, which is in this case delineated. There are 4 or 5 passages of the painting which are delineated by different background color. I think at the core of Carrington's own conception of mythology is the sort of feminine first identification, whether it's her own personal narrative or looking back at the entire history of mythology as something that derives from the sort of sacred feminine, from this goddess worship. So in this case, for example, she takes the Minotaur. The Minotaur is a very, very ancient image, of course, and it's associated in Greek myth with violence. But in Carrington's world, the Minotaur is a female figure and seen as a kind of sage, as someone who is bringing safety to the world rather than a source of violence. And in this case, the Minotaur has not just a kind of calming appearance, but actually if you look at her visage, it almost mirrors the female reproductive system. And in that way, it's seen as like a source of life and birth and all good things rather than a destructive force and something that's a harbinger of death. We see that the act of cooking something, it's visualized in a very specific way with this kind of cascade of figures. One of the key elements of Carrington's practice was the reclamation of domestic acts, domestic spaces for women as a sort of locus for feminine power and feminine regeneration. Carrington is saying that this is in fact a source of incredible power. It's an ancient and sacred act, and it's one that is associated in her mind and probably in reality with ritual, with magic, with the ability to heal people. But it is interesting, at the sort of upper right you have this trio of figures. Here they're holding, whether it's an embryo or an apple, it's something that symbolizes this kind of germ, the birth of something. Whether it's an apple or an egg, whether they are creating the soul or just putting it into a body, there's so much that's unanswered in this canvas, and that's part of why it's so interesting. As a surrealist, I think there's no question that her brand stands alone. It's powerful, it's raw, it's communes with nature, it's deeply personal, deeply feminine, but in a very specific way. That practice is as close to being, a sorceress, a real-life sorceress, as I think anyone could hope to accomplish. And I think Carrington lived that and did that and brought that into the world, and we all get to now enjoy that and learn from it and study her work and see if we can't learn some of what she was aware of.
Octavio Paz described Frida Kahlo's paintings as revelations, pathways into her psyche. And I believe exactly that when you're looking at a picture by Frida Kahlo, you enter her world. It is this intense vulnerability that comes through in her self-portraiture that makes it so captivating. These are moments that have been lived, they have been survived, they have been recreated, and it is exactly what we get here with Diego y Yo. Sotheby is selling Frida Kahlo's magnificent self-portrait, Diego y Yo. Diego y Yo is actually Kahlo's great last self-portrait from the 1940s.
It's a small, sort of gem-like self-portrait which depicts not only, of course, Frida, but Diego Rivera superimposed on her forehead, literally on her mind.
By the late 1940s, Diego and Frida had entered into an understanding in their relationship. They learned to forgive each other's indiscretions and lived with the fact and with the knowledge that these were taking place. And yet, in 1949, when Frida finds out about Diego's affair with Maria Felix, this completely destroys her. She has such a powerful gaze. She just stares at you and she just cuts through. And those 3 tears rolling down her cheek are just the most powerful tears I have ever seen in the history of art.
So the hair is both like kind of untamed and natural, but there's also this idea of it kind of enclosing itself around her throat and kind of suffocating or choking her. It's open to interpretation how much that she kind of felt that, but at this point, particularly in her life, there were a lot of forces at work that were kind of suffocating her. And of course, it's only a few years later that she dies at the very young age of 47.
She was at the peak of her artistic maturity when she executed this work in 1949. One can only imagine what else she could have painted if she had lived any longer.
Kahlo's self-portraiture has permeated our culture to the extent that Kahlo and self-portraiture are synonymous like Rembrandt and self-portraiture. She's of that level of significance, recognition, and importance. I'm just transfixed with how this artist took such a academic, really, subject and completely personalized it and created a vocabulary that is absolutely singular in the history of art. You never mistake Frida Kahlo's portraits for anybody but Frida Kahlo.
This phrase, abre los ojos, which literally means open your eyes, it's inviting her audience to look at her, to open their eyes and examine her, and sort of see her life laid bare via this incredibly honest and autobiographical portrait. But we want people also to open their eyes to the reality of Frida Kahlo as this icon of modern art. Open your eyes to the fact that she is probably the most famous and relevant artist in the entire world right now. No, it's been decades since a self-portrait of this caliber has been on the public market, and we want people to open their eyes to the fact that this is one of the great trophies, great icons of 20th century art, and the prices should reflect that.
We're so excited to be bringing this work to market because of its essential quality, because it is one of the most outstanding self-portraits Kahlo ever made. But we also are fortunate and happy to be bringing it to market at a time when there is an intersecting interest in both renewing attention to female artists and also artists from a broader global diaspora.
A work like Diego y Yo is a once-in-a-lifetime picture. This is a landmark moment for modern art.
Without Claude Monet, there is no Mark Rothko, no Jackson Pollock, no Clifford Still. His masterful rendering of light, bold coloration, and gestural brushwork were not just resplendent, they represented the first forays into abstraction. He took the familiar, the figurative, and with his innovations forced the world to see itself anew. This painting, which will be offered as a highlight of Sotheby's modern evening auction, represents one of the very best of Monet's late works and exemplifies his tremendous influence on the generation of artists who would follow. The large-scale canvas, which dates from 1918, comes from a limited series of 4 paintings that depict a specific corner of the artist's famed water garden, Giverny. Arguably the strongest and most luminous of the entire series, the present work exists in perfect dialogue with his Grande Decoration series, which are considered the crowning glory of Monet's career and currently reside in the Musée de l'Orangerie in Paris. This work also captures the spectacular theme of the water lilies, which would become not only one of Monet's most celebrated subjects, but one of the most iconic images in the history of modern art. Here he juxtaposes the water lilies floating on the lily pond surface with the reflection of the trees above. The long fronds of the water grasses, the tendrils of the weeping willows, and the rambling roses all combine to generate a truly dynamic sense of motion in the composition. Moving towards an increasingly abstract treatment of space, the artist focused on the effect of light and shadow. He used the surface of the water to reflect the wealth of color around it and blur the boundary between the real and the refracted. By obscuring the horizon line, Monet nearly eliminates traditional perspective, and he would soon eliminate it entirely in his subsequent water lily works. Instead, he builds an abbreviated sense of depth through the contrasting patterns and emphatic brushwork in the foliage. The richly worked surface becomes a tapestry of color and light built upon contrasts of sinewy leaves and rounded blossoms. We are incredibly excited to offer this special Nymphaea work, which has been widely exhibited in the century since its creation, but has not been at auction in nearly 25 years. In this masterpiece, we witness Monet's lasting legacy, the vision of a painter who truly changed the course of art history.
Digital is our new visual language. We are attracted to light. The technology, we can't let go of it. It's part of us now. We need art at the forefront of tech in order to create more humane culture. The Mars House is a showcase of how people can live with their screens. Samsung's always at the forefront of pushing the screen and how beautiful the aesthetics can be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome from Sotheby to New York. Following the extraordinary results of last night's sale of the Maclo collection, tonight sees the second of our 4 marquee evening auctions in New York this week. And in a reframing of our marquee sale categories, the modern evening auction will showcase those titans of art history who define this relentlessly epic period, for the first time uniting masterworks of the European vanguard with their American heirs in a single marquee sale that transcends art movements to reveal a holistic vision of modern art. The sale features standout works from the likes of Frida Kahlo, Claude Monet, René Magritte, Salvador Dali, Leonor Fini, Alexander Calder, Pierre Soulages, and Lee Krasner, amongst others. And in keeping with the modern theme, we are pleased to welcome Samsung as our presenting partner for tonight's sale, whose monumental displays have been a showcase of our exhibition experience these past 2 weeks. Just before we get into the action, though, a few housekeeping notes. As your auctioneer, I may open the bidding on any lot by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. I may bid by placing responsive or consecutive bids for a lot up to the amount of the reserve. As noted in the conditions of business for buyers, everything is sold under the authenticity guarantee and on an as-is basis. Additionally, the winning bidder will be responsible for state and local taxes where applicable, unless you are exempt from these by law. Buyer's premium and overhead premium will be added to the hammer price of each lot offered, and applicable sales tax will be due on the aggregate of the 3 figures as part of the total purchase price payable. For those who are intending to bid, please note the following. There is a guarantee and an irrevocable bid on the following lots. It's numbers 2, 5, 7, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 25, 26, 32, 34, 35, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, and 49. Next time, let's just do the ones and not, maybe. Please note, too, that the following lots have been withdrawn. That's lot numbers 8, 27, and 37. And after all of that, I'm going to start the auction, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you here to Sotheby's. With lot number 1, of course, the New Floral, a beautifully polished bronze by Jean Arp, which we last offered at auction in New York over 40 years ago. And I want to start the bidding here as it comes around on the easel at $250,000, at $250,000, $280,000, $300,000, at $300,000, $320,000 is bid. Thank you, sir, at $320,000. In the room at $320,000 against you, Julian, at $320. It's your bid, sir, at $320,000. $350 with Caroline Lang from our Geneva office. $380 is your bid, sir. Caroline, you're out at $380,000. Gentleman's bid here. In the room, $400,000. Give me 20, sir. At $400,000 with Caroline Lang at $400,000. And I need 20 from you, sir. At $400,000. There it is with Caroline Lang at $400,000. You out, sir? At $400,000. Still with Caroline. On the telephone here at $400,000. On the telephone banks, Caroline Lang from Sotheby's Switzerland office at $400,000. And selling for the first lot at $400,000. Thank you, Caro. There it is at $400,000. You bidding, sir? At $400,000 against you on the aisle at $400,000. Still with Caroline here. It's your bid, Caroline, at $400,000. At $400,000, no. At $400,000, $420,000 I have. It's in the book now at $420,000. Give me 50. At $420,000, it's my bid, Caroline, at $420,000. with the absentee bidder at 420,000. 440,000. I'm out now at 440,000. It's back with you again, Caroline, at $440,000. At $440,000, here it is. It's Caroline Lang's bidder. And I'm going to sell you out, sir, at $440,000 for the first slot, the ARP, and selling to you, Caroline. Sold. Thank you. Can you just read your number? 34. Thank you very much indeed. Number 34. And we move on, of course, to the Spaziale Fiorito, property from an important collection on the West Coast. This luminal, ethereal, and utterly bewitching work from 1948 by Enrico Donati, one of the most fascinating and inimitable artists of the 20th century. This great, great object, showing here on the easel again from 1948. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 400,000, 450,000, 500,000, 550,000, now 550, $600,000 here with Julian Dawes at $600,000 here, 650,000 Edith's bidder at 650, clears your bid now, at 650,000 here on this side at 650. Edith's bidder at $650,000, and against you, Julian, at 650. Say one more at 650. 680? Yep, I'll take 680 from you at 680,000 now. It's against you, Edith, at 680. Give me 7. At $680,000. There it is, 680. $700,000. And against you, Julian, this time, it's with Edith Eustace here at $700,000. On my left, at $700,000. And selling at 700. That's $700,000. Still on my left, at 700,000. Do you want 20? At $700,000. Here with Edith. I'm going to sell it here. Fair warning, it's against you, Lulu, too. At 700,000. Any more? Last chance. At $700,000. Edith, it's yours. Paddle number 68. And that is an auction record for the artist. Thank you, Edith. Thank you very much indeed. And we move on to lot number 3, The Snow in the City. This wonderful early work from 1949 by Norman Lewis, making its first ever appearance at auction, having been acquired by the present owner from the artist in 1972. Showing here resplendently, thank you so much, signed and dated, of course, 49. And I want to start the bidding here at 600,000, 650,000, 700,000 now, at 700,000, 750,000, at $750,000. 800,000 is bid online. It's with the online bidder to start us off at 800,000 is your bid. 850,000 on the telephone now against you online at 850,000. I took it on the screen behind you first. With a commission bid, online, of course, 900, 950,000. Come in now, give me $1 million. Ahead of the online bidder at 950,000. Here it is, at Sotheby's in York Avenue at 950,000. And against you online at $950,000. Say 1 million. At 950,000. There it is, at 950,000. It's all on this side. And against you here, and it's against you in the room here, $950,000. You bidding? At $950,000. David? Of course I will. At $975,000. 1 million is bid immediately. Online at $1 million against the pair of you. Will you give me one more? At $1 million. On the screens here, $1 million. No, say 50. 1,050,000 is the next bid. 1,050,000. Back on the telephone again at 1,050,000. Thank you. At 1,050,000. Looking for 1,001,000, David. Or online at 1,050,000. Against you now. At 1,050,000. You're bidding here. 1,050,000. At 1,050,000. Any more? 1,100,000. And looking for 50 at 1,100,000. There it is online again at 1,100,000. And against you in the room here, 1,100,000. I see you filming at 1,100,000. Any more? At 1,001,000. At $1,100,000. Say 50. It's really great. 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. And against you online at 1,150,000. Here for the Lewis at 1,150,000. Say 2, please. At $1,150,000. Against you, Gregoire, at 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. It's against you on Sotheby's.com. The online bidding, you bidding, sir? At 1,150,000. Fair warning. David, are we out too? Last chance. At selling for $1,150,000. Thank you so much. This is paddle number 106 at 1,150,000. Thank you. And lot number 4 is the Georgia O'Keeffe, the pink spotted lily, painted in 1936. Wonderful work here, very impactful thing, beautiful objects from 1936, of course. And I'm going to start the bidding at 2,600,000, 2,700,000, at 2,700,000, 2,800,000, at 2,800,000, $2,900,000, at $2,900,000, $3 million with Lisa Dennison, at $3 million. Thank you, Lisa. It's your bid at $3 million. At $3,100,000 now. On a further telephone at 3,000,001. And against you, Lisa, here, 3,000,001, 3,200,000. 3,2. 3,300,000. Try 4. 3,400,000. 3,500,000 is Kayla's bid, head of American Paintings here in New York, of course, at 3,500,000. Try 6. 3,600,000 against you, Kayla, now. It's Lisa's bidder again at $3,600,000. 3,700,000. Thank you, Kayla. Your bid now, $3,700,000. Give me 8. 3,800,000. 3,900,000. $4 million. Thank you. Kayla, can you try 1 now? It's over here. It's with Lisa Dennison at $4 million here. On this side, $4 million. 4,100,000. Thank you, madam. In a new place. It's in the room at $4,100,000. Thank you. At 4-1. And against you both. 4,200,000. You say 3, Barmy. I took it here first. It's against the 3 of you now. 4,200,000. It's still with Kayla. We say 3, madam, please. 4,300,000. Not yours, Kayla, this time at 4-3. 4,400,000. Ahead of you, ladies first, Barmy. Here at 4,400,000. I'm looking for 5 from either of you. Give me 5. 4,500,000. There it is. Thank you, Barmy. It's ahead of you, Kayla. It's ahead of you in the room. It's Barmy Fierro-March here at 4,500,000. 4,600,000. Thank you. At 4,600,000. 4,700,000 now. At 4,700,000. 4,800,000 is bid. I'm watching for your bid, madam. Give you ample opportunity at 4,800,000. It's here at 4,800,000. 4,900,000 now. It's Barmy's bid. 4,900,000. Against you both and against you, Lisa. $5 million. At $5 million. 5 million. 5,100,000. Back with Lisa. It's 4 of you in it now at $5,100,000. And against you in the room and against you, Kayla. Give me 2, please. 5,200,000 is bid. With Barmy. Thank you, sir. At 5,200,000. And against the room, $5,200,000. Say 3. 5,300,000. Ahead of you here, Kayla. Give me 4. At 5,300,000 in the room. At 5,300,000. Say 1 more. Ladies bid. 5,400,000. At $5,400,000. 5,500,000. At 5,500,000. Against you, Kayla. It's against you, Barmy. It's Lisa Dennison's bid. Against you, madam, in the room. At 5,500,000. Try 6. 5,600,000. Again, we're Barmy at $5,600,000. Kayla, want to try 7? At 5,600,000. It's Barmy's bidder. And against you, Lisa, too, at 5,600,000. I'm going to sell it this time. At $5,600,000. Do you want to bid? I will at this point. At $5,650,000. Next bid, of course, is going to be $5,700,000. At $5,650,000 on this side here, $5,650,000. Still over here, $5,650,000. And against you, Barmy, and against you, Lisa. $5,700,000. Kayla, can we make it 50? At $5,700,000, Barmy's bidder. I'm looking for 50 from you, please. At $5,700,000. Any more? Last chance now, Kayla. At $5,700,000. She's out. Lisa, we out too? And I'm selling it to Barmy. It's against you in the room. Last chance. At $5,700,000. Thank you, Barmy. It's paddle number 82. Congratulations. And lot number 5, of course, is the René Magritte Le Droit Chemin, a late work featuring one of the artist's iconic images, the apple, and returning to these rooms, of course, for the first time in 10 years. Wonderful work here from 1966. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $5,900,000. $5,900,000, $6 million now. It's $6 million, $6,100,000, $6,200,000 now. $6,200,000. $6,300,000 with Fergus Duff here at 6.3. You're bidding, sir, at $6,300,000. Still with Fergus on the telephone. Are you bidding, sir? At $6,300,000. Any more? At $6,300,000. At $6,300,000. With you, Fergus. It's $6,300,000. Still on your telephone here at $6,300,000. Against you, Julian. At $6,300,000. Fair warning now. I'm going to sell it. Last chance. At $6,300,000. Thank you, Fergus. It's yours. It's 6,000,003. It's paddle number 44. Thank you, sir. And lot number 6. First of this evening's works by Pablo Picasso, this time La Chouette. One of the small number of unique ceramic sculptures taking the artist's beloved owl as its subject, but of course hand-painted. And dated to the 7th of February 1953. Claude Picasso has confirmed the authenticity of this work. Beautiful thing here. Thank you so much for bringing it round. And I'll start the bidding here at 800,000, 850,000, 900,000, 950,000. Give me 1 million, sir. At $1 million. There it is. To start us off at $1 million in the room. At 1 million. Your bid, sir. $1 million. And selling at $1 million. Gentlemen's bid at $1 million. $1 million. 1,100,000. 1,200,000 is bid. It's 3 of you in the room at 1, 2, 1, 3 now. Say 4, please. At 1,000,003. It's not yours further forward. It's behind you at 1,300,000. Say 4. Ladies bid here at 1,300,000. You bidding, sir? At $1,300,000. Try 4. At 1,300,000. Lady here at 1,300,000. What a bid. At 1,300,000. It's against you on the telephones at $1,300,000 now. It's against you on this side, Simon. It's against you over here. It's the lady's bid. 1,400,000. 1,400,000. 1,500,000. Already at 1,500,000, I'm afraid. At 1,500,000. I know it's probably a long distance, exactly. It's taking time to get the call. At 1,500,000. 1,600,000 is bid now. Just to clarify any confusion, at 1,600,000 with Brad Bentoff. Give me 7, madam, please. At $1,600,000 here. Brad Bentoff's bid. It's against the pair of you here. At $1,600,000. Try 7, please. At 1,600,000. 1,700,000. It's back with the lady again in the room at 1,700,000. At 1,700,000, it's against you, Brad, this time at 1,700,000. At 1,700,000, 1,800,000 now is bid. Try 9. 1,850,000. Say 9, please. Ladies bid. Here in the room at 1,850,000, 1,900,000. And looking for 50. At 1,900,000. Brad's bid at $1,900,000 here. 1,950,000 is bid. I need 2, please, from you, Brad. At 1,950,000. Ladies bid at 1,950,000 against you all here. On this side, it's against the telephone banks. $2 million. Thank you. With a new place. David Schrader at $2 million. With a new telephone bidder on this side, Brad. Ahead of you here, and it's ahead of you in the room at $2 million. Thank you, David. At $2 million, 2,050,000. 2,100,000. Try 50. 2,150,000. 2,200,000. 2,250,000. 2,250,000. 2,300,000. 2,350,000. 2,500,000. 2,500,000. Can we try 6? At 2,500,000 on this side, is David Schrader's bidder. 2,550,000. Thank you, Brad. At 2,550,000. 2,600,000. It's back in the room again at 2,600,000. 2,700,000. That's more like it. Can I try 2,800,000, madam? Or David, what do you want to say at $2,700,000? It's with Brad here at $2,700,000. Try one more. 2,750,000. 2,750,000. Yes. 2,800,000. Ladies bid again at 2,800,000. And against you on that side again, Brad, at 2,800,000. At 2,800,000. Say another. 2,850,000. 2,850,000. Want to try 9? $2,850,000 with Brad Bentoff again here at $2,850,000. $2,900,000. It's ahead of you there at $2,900,000. At $3 million. $3 million. Here at $3 million. Thank you, David. At $3 million. It's against you, madam. It's against you here also, Brad. Are we leaving it alone? Madam, are you coming in again? At $3 million here. $3,050,000. Try one. At $3,050,000. There it is. Ladies' bid at $3,050,000. $3,100,000. You never know. At $3,100,000. Want to try 50? $3,100,000. There it is. It's back with David again. It's against you, Brad. I'm going to sell it. Is that a bid? $3,150,000. $3,150,000. 3-2. Thank you, David. 3-2 now. At $3,200,000. At $3,200,000. It's David's bidder here. Fair warning, madam, to the room here. At $3,200,000, and it's against you, Brad. Are we going to sell it this time? At $3,200,000. Last chance. Selling it here, madam. Hammer is up. Fair warning now. And selling for $3,200,000. Thank you, David. It's paddle number 72. And an auction record there. Thank you for Picasso ceramic. Wonderful object. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you, madam, and thank you, Brad, to your bidder. And we move on, of course, lot number 7. We turn to the Alexander Calder, Mr. J, a rare example from a limited number of large-scale oil paintings by the artist. And I want to start the bidding here at $350,000, $380,000, $400,000, $420,000, $450,000 now. $450,000, $480,000 is bid with Julian Dawes here at $480,000 and selling at $480,000. At $480,000. $500,000. Thank you, Ben. At $500,000. Give me $50,000. At $500,000. It's Ben's bid. $550,000. Thank you, Julian. At $550,000. Next bid's going to be $600,000. $600,000 is back with Ben again at $600,000. And looking for $50,000, please, at $600,000. At $600,000. Any more? It's $600,000. Courtney, not yours. At $600,000. Need $50,000 from you, please. At $600,000. Here it is on this side here. At $600,000. I'm going to sell it. Caroline, are we coming in at $600,000? $625,000. Thank you, Simon. Simon Shaw here. $650,000. Try 75, Simon. At $650,000, $675,000 now. It's back with Simon Shaw. Battle of the American Sherman here. $700,000. Want to try 25? At $700,000. Here it is on this side at $700,000. $725 now. Thank you, Simon. At $725,000 here on $750,000. That's $750,000. $750,000. Here it is again. Benjamin Dollar's bidder at $750,000. I'm looking for $75,000 from you, son. $775,000. $775,000. Ben. Do you want to make it a round number? At $775,000 on this side. I'm going to sell it against you, Ben, against you, Courtney. Fair warning, Caroline, at $800,000. Good evening, sir. At $800,000. It's good to see you again. At $800,000. Next bid's $25,000. At $800,000. New bidder in the room at $800,000. $825,000. At $825,000. $850,000. Gentleman seated here at $850,000. At $850,000. Not yours, Simon. At $850,000. At $850,000. Try 75. At $850,000. Gentleman seated there. Fair warning to you, Simon. I'm going to sell it this time. Last chance. At $850,000. $75,000. Need 9, sir, from you, please. At $875,000. Back with Simon again at $875,000. Want to say 9? At 875,000, thank you anyway. And selling it here, it's against you, sir. Last chance, at $875,000. Thank you, Simon. Panel number 9. Lot number 8 has been withdrawn, so of course we move on to lot number 9. The wonderful return of Alexander Colin, one of the artist's mobiles from 1949, comprising 15 individual shaped sheet metal elements and spanning more than 10 by 14 feet. This extraordinary work, made, of course, for a wonderful collector in Brazil in 1949. It is registered in the archives of the Calder Foundation with its application number. It gives us great pleasure to offer this masterpiece showing on the screens for you. And I want to start the bidding here at $7,500,000, $7,500,000, $8 million out, $8 million, $8,500,000, at $8,500,000, $9 million, at $9 million, $9,500,000, $10 million. Thank you so much. At $10 million. Your bid, sir, at $10 million. In the room at $10 million now. At $10 million. Gentlemen seated at $10 million. At $10 million here. It's up front. $10,100,000. Thank you so much. At $10,100,000. Give me 2, sir. At $10,200,000. At $10,200,000. It's against you, madam, on the right, on the aisle there. At $2,200,000. $10,300,000. At 10.3. 10.4. At 10.4. Here it is. $10,400,000. Say 5, madam. $10,500,000. At $10,500,000. And try 6, please. At $10,500,000. At $10,500,000. Any more? $10,500,000. $11 million. At $11 million, sir. At $11 million. So want to try 12? At $11 million. Gentlemen seated here, $11 million. Here it is, at $11 million. Against you, madam, on the aisle. At $11 million. Gentlemen seated here at $11 million. Want a bid, sir? 11,200,000. Thank you, barmaid. 11,200,000. It's in a new place at 11,200,000. And looking for 5 from either of you. At $11,200,000. Still with barmaid at $11,200,000. 11,300,000. At 11,300,000. 11,400,000. 11,400,000. At 11,400,000. 11,500,000. 11,500,000. At 11,500,000. 11,600,000. 11,700,000. 11,800,000. Try now. $12 million. Can we try 2, please, Barney? At $12 million. Give me 2. $12,100,000. 12-1. At $12,100,000 here. $12,200,000. Thank you, madam. $12,300,000. For the Calder, the 1949 piece. At $12,300,000. Fabulous thing. Last seen at auction in 2000. Might be another 20 odd years till we see it again. At $12,300,000. One more, sir. At $12,300,000 here, it's still with Barmay. It's his bid here at 12.3. 12,400,000. 12,500,000. $12,500,000. At $12,500,000. Barmy Fiero March here at $12,500,000. Need 6 from you, please. Is that a bid? Yes, $12,600,000. 12,700,000. At $12,700,000. At 12.7. It's Barmy's bidder here at $12,700,000. It's against you here. I'm going to sell it at $12,700,000. Fair warning to you now. At $12,700,000, $12,800,000. Say 9, sir. $12,900,000. Still 3 of you in it here at $12,900,000. $13 million. At $13 million now. Want to try 2, madam? At $13 million. Here at $13 million. Barmaid's bidder. At $13 million. At $13 million. Fair warning now. Are you out, sir, too? 13,100,000. 13,200,000. 13.2. At $13,200,000. 13.3. 13.4. At 13,400,000. 13.5. 13.6. 13,600,000. Madam, can we try 7, please? At 13,600,000. 13,700,000, Barmy, against you this time at $13,700,000. $14 million. Thank you, sir. At $14 million. Back with Barmy again here on this side. On my left, on the telephone bank at $14 million, madam. It's not yours at 14. Want to try 2, maybe? At $14 million, still with Barmy on this side, and against you in the room and against you on the telephones here, at $14 million now. Still with Barmy at 14. You coming in, madam? Let's say one more. Is it a 1 or can we take 2? 14 million 1. It's worth a shot. 14 1. 14,150,000. 14,150. At 14,150,000. 14,200,000. 14,250,000. At $14,250,000. Try 3. 14,250,000 to 14,300,000. 14,400,000. Thank you, Barmy. At 14,400,000. I'd like to try to 5. $14,400,000. Barmy's bidder. Give me 5. 14,450,000. At $14,450,000, Barmy. 14,500,000. Thank you, sir. At $14,500,000. Still with Barmy on this side. At $14,500,000. Give me 50, please. At $14,500,000. At $14,500,000. Here it is on this side. It's Barmy's bidder. $14,500,000. $14,500,000. You're bidding, sir. At $14,500,000. At $14,500,000. Sorry? You want to say 14,550,000? You're taking 14,550,000? Yep, okay. 14,550,000. Give me 6. 14,600,000 now. At 14,600,000. Here again with Barmy at 14,600,000. Want to try 7? At $14,600,000. Back with Barmy Fiero March. I'm wanting to sell now at $14,600,000. 14,700,000. Is there a new bid? Say 8, sir. I've got 14.7 in the room. 14.8 in a new place. $15 million. This makes it more interesting. 15.1 or 2? 15,200,000. Thank you. 15,300,000. 50,400,000. 50,500,000. 50,600,000. 50,700,000 and 800,000. $16 million. Give me 2, please, Sam. 16,100,000. 16,200,000. 16.2. $16,300,000 now. $16,300,000. With Sam Ballett on this side of the room here, it's $16,300,000. Thank you, Sam. $16,350,000. $16,400,000. Thank you, Sam. 16.4. $16,500,000. That's 16.5. Sam, give me 6 at $16,500,000. And it's against you, Madam, too. I haven't forgotten about you. It's $16,500,000. Come back in whenever you want. At 16.5. At 16.5. $16,600,000. Thank you, Barmy. You have a habit of doing that. Thank you very much. It makes life very clear. At 16,600,000. On this side, with Sam Ballett, and are we selling it now? 16,650,000. 60,700,000. Madam, is that a bid? 16,750,000. $16,750,000. 16,800,000. At 16.8. 16,850. 69. At 16,900,000. Back with Sam again at 16.9. This fabulous, iconic, wonderful work. Early work here. Fabulous thing, most distinguished provenance. Coming from a wonderful home at 16,900,000. Still with Sam. Give me 50. 16.9. Take 50 from you, madam, at this point again at 16,900,000. You've been fantastic. 16,900,000. Say one more. At 16,900,000, we're selling it now. It's with Sam Ballett on this side of the room. Fair warning to you, madam. Last chance at 16.9, selling here to Sam. It's yours. Thank you very much indeed, Sam. At $16,900,000. Thank you very much indeed, madam. Thank you, Barmy, also to your bidder as well. And we're going to move straight on, of course, to lot number 10. This time, the magisterial and dramatic work by Pierre Soulages. This work has remained in the same esteemed private French collection for over 3 decades, and it's amongst the finest example by the artist to appear at auction in recent years, of course, bought from the Coots Gallery and exhibited in Houston in the artist's first retrospective in 1966, showing. Thank you very much indeed on this side of the room. Thank you so much, Jose. It's on that side. And I'm going to start the bidding without further ado at $6 million. $6,500,000, $7 million now at $7,500,000, $7,500,000, $8 million in the room. You're saying 5, it's here already at $8 million. Ladies bid at $8 million now. $8,500,000. $9 million. $9,500,000. At 9.5. You'd be 10. $10 million. I'd like to try 11 now. $11 million. At 11 million. Next bid's going to be 12. At $11 million. You want to say 12? At $11 million. It's against you on this side at $11 million here. Here at $11 million. 11.5? No, not taking that bid. At $11 million then. So sorry, at 11 million. The next bid's 5. No, I didn't take it here. I'm going to take 5 as the next bid, please. 11,500,000. There it is. It's already ahead of you, 11.5. Please give me 12. $12 million. At 12. 12.5. Yep. At 12,500,000. $13 million here. At $13 million. In several places at 13,500,000. At $13,500,000 here. At $13,500,000. And against you over here as well at $13,500,000. $14 million, thank you. At $14 million, $14,500,000. At $14,500,000. At 14.5, $15 million. It's in a new place with Helena Newman, chairman of Sotheby's Europe, at $15 million. Thank you, Helena, at $15 million. And against you, Caroline, it's against you, Simon, at $15 million. It's with Helena here on the telephone at $15 million. And it's against you, Madam, too, at $15 million. Here at $15 million. Helena Newman's bid are at $15 million now. Cara, give me 5. At $15 million. Here it is. $15,200,000. It's in another new place. 15.5. Thank you, Simon. 15,250,000. 15,300,000. At 15.3. 50,500,000. 50,550,000. $50,550,000. Try 6. 15,600,000. It's back with Helena again at 15,600,000. 50,650,000, sir. Your bid. 15,650,000. Gentleman's bid. 15,700,000. 50,750,000. 15,008,000. 15,850,000. 15,009,000. 15,009,000, sir. 15,950, $16 million. That's $16 million. I'm going to try 1, Helena. That's $16 million. With Caroline Lamb. Thank you, Helena. $16,100,000. It's your bid at $16,100,000. Thank you so much. Against the pair of you in the room, and also Caroline, it's $16,100,000. Helena Newman's bidder at $16,100,000. You answer? At $16,100,000. $16,150,000. Thank you. $16,200,000 now. At 16.2. 16,250,000. At 16,250,000. At 16,250,000. Thank you, Helena. 16,300,000. At 16.3. So, you want to try another one? 16,350,000. 16,350,000. Battle of the European bidders. Helena here and Caroline at 16,350,000. Ladies' bids. 16,400,000. 16.4. 16,450,000. Thank you so much, Helena, at 16,450,000. Give me 5. At 16,450,000. It's Helena's bid at 16,450,000. 16,500,000. 16,550,000. At 16,550,000. At 16,550,000. No, you're out. At 16,550,000. It's Helena's bid. It's against you, Caroline. It's against you, sir. We're going to let it go. At 16,550,000. Want to say 6? $16,600,000. Thank you, sir. 16.6. Give me 50. Try one more. $16,600,000. $16,650,000. We might have to give you a longer chart, sir. That's $16,650,000. $16,700,000. Thank you so much. That's $16,700,000. $16,750,000. That's $16,750,000. $16,750,000. $16,800,000. That's $16,800,000. Helena, give me 50 at $16,800,000. That's $16,800,000. Gentlemen seated here at $16,800,000. That's $16,800,000. $16,850,000. You bidding, sir? $16,900,000. 16.9. That's 16.9. 16,950,000. $17 million. At $17 million. Gentlemen seated at $17 million. Try 50. 17,100,000. Thank you. $17,150,000. $17,150,000. $17,200,000. Yeah. At $17,200,000. I'm thanking you, sir, for your bids. At $17,200,000 against you, Caroline, and it's against you, sir. Thank you very much. $17,250,000. Can't let it go. It's a pretty good picture, this. Oh, yeah. They're your advisors. They've got you cornered, sir. $17,300,000. It's back with Helena again. At $17,300,000. So, Sufisa? Yeah. At $17,300,000. Thank you so much, Helena, and thank you, sir, very much indeed. And thank you, Caroline, all our other bidders. It's selling to Helena Newman for a new auction record for the artist, the wonderful Pierre Soulage from 1961. There it is, to Helena for $17,300,000. Thank you very much indeed, Helena. Paddle number 46, many congratulations. What a wonderful painting. Thank you very much indeed, Helena. Congratulations. And lot number 11 is the Leonora Carrington, the Sueno, and of course here the Nafash as the Soul in a State of Sleep, painted in 1959, about 15 years after Carrington's initial arrival in Mexico. We're very grateful to Dr. Harold Gabriel Weiss Carrington for all the help in authenticating the work. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,200,000, $1,300,000, $1,400,000, $1,500,000. Thank you, sir, at $1,500,000. It's in the room, and your bid, sir, at $1,500,000. I can sell, of course, at $1,500,000. Anybody else at $1,500,000? We're coming in at $1,500,000. There it is. And selling at $1,500,000 against you, and at $1,500,000. Gentlemen seated here at $1,500,000. Any more? $1,500,000. At $1,500,000, fair warning, I'm selling it here. Very last chance. Julian, are we coming in? At $1,500,000. So sorry, Scott. At 1.5. Give me 6. At $1,500,000 in the room here. No. And selling to you for $1,500,000. Thank you, sir. Paddle number 670, I believe that is. Yep. 670, thank you, Jose. Ever dependent, thank you, sir. Lot number 12 is next, and we're very excited here, of course, to offer Frida Kahlo's 1949 self-portrait, Diego and I, the artist's final fully realized bust self-portrait and completed before her death in 1954. This is one of the most important works by Kahlo ever to come to auction. We're thrilled that it should be at Sotheby's. Painted here in June 1949, the Ola Masonite showing behind me. There it is in all its splendor. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $26 million, at $26 million, $27 million, $28 million now, at $28 million, $29 million, at $29 million, $30 million. Thank you, Julian, at $30 million here, $30 million. On this side at $30 million. $31 million. It's with Anna now at $31 million. On this side of the room at $31 million. At $31 million. At $31 million. Anna Dostadzy's bidder at $31 million. Try 32, please. At $31 million. Anna, it's still yours at $31 million. And against you in the room at $31 million. Anybody else at $31 million? At $31 million. Anna's bidder at $31 million. Want to try 2? At $31 million, here it is for the Frida Kahlo at $31 million. Say one more. At $31 million. Anna, it's yours. Fair warning now, at $31 million. And again, an auction record here for the artist for $31 million. Last chance. It's Anna's bid at $31 million. Thank you very much indeed. That's panel number 1. How appropriate for $31 million, and indeed a record for any painting by a Latin American artist there for the Frida Kahlo. Anna, congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. And we move on to lot number 13, property of an important private French collection. We have the Feuille Morte, a tour de force of technical skill by Remedios Varro. And I'm going to start here at $1 million, $1,100,000, $1,200,000, $1,300,000, $1,400,000 now, 1.4, at $1,400,000. Any more? $1,400,000. At $1,400,000. At $1,400,000. At 1,400,000. Come in here at 1,400,000. At 1,400,000, 1,500,000. I have it ahead of you. It's on the screen, so 1,500,000 with the online bidder. Give me 6, please, Lulu. Or Anna, it's with the online bidder at $1,500,000. Give me 6, please. At 1,500,000, Lulu, you saying one more? At 1,500,000, I'm going to sell it this time at 1.5, 1.6. Thank you, Lulu. At 1.6 now. At 1,600,000. And against you online at 1,600,000. 1,700,000 on this side. It's Julian's bidder at 1.7. And against you all, and against you online, with Julian Dawes at 1,700,000, 1,800,000. Back with Lulu now at 1,800,000. Thank you, Lulu. At 1,800,000, say 9. At 1,800,000. And looking for 9. 1,900,000. At 1,900,000. 1,950,000. And at Destazi's bidder, $2 million here. Thank you, Lulu. At $2 million, your bid. At $2 million here. $2 million. At $2 million. Say one more. At $2 million. No. At $2 million, still with Lulu. I'm going to sell it here. Fair warning now. Last chance. At $2 million. 2,100,000. 2,050,000. Lulu, give me one. At 2,050,000. 2,100,000. 2-1. At 2-1. At 2,000,001. $2,100,000. There it is. I need 50. 2,150,000. At 2,150,000. Lulu. It's against you here. At 2,150,000. Yes? Is it a bid? 2,200,000. At 2,200,000. No? At 2,200,000. He's out. I'm selling it here. Lulu's bidder. And against you, Anna. Fair warning. At $2,200,000. You out? Thank you. It's paddle number 101 at 2,200,000. And we move on. Lot number 14, the Léonard Fini, Les Aveugles from 1968. The wonderful serialist theme here. And I'm starting the bidding at 100,000, 120,000, 150,000, 180,000 now, 180, 200,000. I had to take ahead of you, sir. 200, give me 20. Thank you, sir. 220,000. Here it is, at 220. Will you say 50, Scott? No? At 220,000, 250,000. Ahead of you both, at 250. Give me 80, sir. On this side, your bid, sir, at 250. At 200, 280, ahead of you here. I'm so sorry, sir. 280. Give me 3, either of you. 300,000. 320. 350. At 350. At 350,000. There it is. At $350,000. At 380,000. 380. 400,000. At $400,000. 420. Thank you, madam. So bid it 420,000. 420,000. 450,000. 450,000. 480 now. At 480,000. $500,000. Julian's bid. Next bid's 50. At 500,000 on this side. At 500,000. Say 50, sir. 550. Yes. 525. Yep. So 525,000. Next bid's going to be 550,000. 525,000 is bid. It's in the room at 525. I'm going to try 50. 550,000. 550,000. Take it here at 550,000. It's against you there. And selling at $550,000. Julian, it's not yours. Fair warning now. 575,000. At $575,000. 600,000. No, you're leaving it at $600,000. Here it is. It's 600,000. It's against you, Julian. I'm going to sell it. Fair warning at $600,000. Last chance. With the hammer. I'm so sorry. Very clearly with the hammer at 625. Yeah, 625. Give me 50. 650. 650,000. Sir, we want to say 75? I'm going to sell it here at 650,000. Last chance. We are bringing it down this time for 650. 675 is bid online. 700,000. And against you online, it's $700,000. Against you too, sir, here. That's 700,000. Ladies bid, I'm going to sell it. Final warning now at $700,000. Thank you, madam. 700,000. There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you so much. And we move on to lot number 15. Coming next, of course, this time the Salvador Dali, L'Angelus, which belongs to a small number of related works, nearly all of which are held in museum collections. This fantastic work. Please note that Nicholas and Olivier Deschamps have kindly confirmed the authenticity of the work from 1934-35, showing on the easel here this wonderful jewel of a picture. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 3,600,000, 3,700,000, 3,800,000, 3,900,000 now, $3,900,000. At $3,900,000. At $3,900,000. $4,100,000. I take from Patty at $4,100,000. It's here at $4,100,000 ahead of you now. There, it's not yours. $4,100,000. Give me two, please. $4,100,000. With Patty Wong, $4,200,000. It's your bid at $4,200,000. Thank you, Vera. $4,300,000. $4,300,000 against you, Vera, here. $4,300,000. $4,400,000. $4,400,000. Give me five. $4,500,000. There it is. $4,500,000. Vera, give me six, please. $4,600,000. He's saying. $4,600,000. There it is. $4,600,000. Patty against you here. $4,700,000 now. $4,700,000. And give me eight, please. $4,800,000. At 4,849 now. $4,900,000. At $4,900,000.
Bidding from Hong Kong.
$4,900,000 in Hong Kong at $5 million. Thank you, Felix. Felix Kwok there in Hong Kong at $5 million in a new place. 5-1 is bid. Thank you so much. At $5,100,000. At $5,100,000 against you, Felix, this time. It's here with Vera at $5,100,000. In the room at $5,100,000. $5,200,000 is bid. Thank you, Felix. At $5,200,000. $5,300,000. Say four, sir. It's a 5-3 with Vera here at $5,300,000 for the Dali at $5,300,000. At $5,300,000. Against you, Felix, too, in Hong Kong at $5,400,000. It's back with Felix again at $5,400,000 there. 5-5, thank you. At 5-5, and against you, Felix. Give me six, please, sir. $5,500,000. I need six from you. At $5,500,000. 5-6 is bid. Thank you so much, Felix. At $5,600,000. 5-7 is bid. At $5,700,000. Back with Felix Kwok again at $5,700,000. It's here, 5-7. $8 million now. There, back with Felix at $5,800,000. Give me nine. $5,900,000 is bid. Here at $5,900,000 with Vera in the room at Vera Alemani, of course, at $5,900,000 against you, Felix. Give me $6 million. $6 million with David Schrader in a new place at $6 million. $6,100,000. Vera's bidder again at 6-1. I'm looking for two from either of you at $6,100,000. $6 million what? Felix, you say two. That's $6 million what? $6 million two. It's big. 6.2. Thank you. 6.3. That's $6 million three. 6,300,000. That's 6.3. That's 6,000,003. 6.4. It's big. There, it's against you this time. 6,500,000. Thank you so much. Quick bidding at 6,500,000. At 6.5. At 6,500,000. $6.5 million here on this side at 6.5 million. Felix, what are you going to say? At 6,500,000. At 6,500,000 with Vera and selling, I think, at $6,500,000. It's against you here, Felix, at 6,500,000 for the Dali. It's a fabulous thing here. It's 6,500,000. I want to sell it this time at 6,500,000. Last chance. And selling here at 6,500,000, 6,600,000, 6,600,000, 6,700,000. You're saying 8 now? It's at 6,700,000 against you, Felix. Give me 8. At 6,700,000. It's here. It's with Vera and against you here at 6,700,000. Try 8, please. 6,800,000. Against you in London as well. 6,900,000. Thank you, Vera. 6,900,000. 6,900,000. That's $6,900,000. $7 million. $7 million. $7,000,001. 7-1. That's $7,100,000. $7,200,000. 7-2. 7-3. That's $7,003,000. Give me 4. That's $7,400,000. 7,500,000. At 7.5. 7.6. 7.7. At 7,000,007. 7,000,007. 7,000,008. 7,000,009. At 7.9. 8 million. At 8 million. 8,000,001. Felix, give me 2, please. At 8,100,000, it's here on this side. 8,000,002.
8.2.
8.3. At 8,000,003. 8,000,004. 8,000,005. At 8.5. 8.6. Vera, try 7. 8.7. At $8,700,000. It's Vera Alemani's bidder here at $8,700,000, $8,800,000. Thank you, Felix, at 8,000,008. Thank you so much at 8,000,008. 8,000,009. 8.9 now. At $8,000,009. $9 million. Can we try 2 maybe, Vera? Say 2? 9,000,001. Trying to help you break the bid at 9,100,000. At 9,000,001. Felix, maybe you want to try it. Should we try 9,300,000? No, he's out at 9,100,000. Vera's bidder. I'm going to sell it. Felix, against you here. Final warning. The hammer is up and selling for $9,100,000. Vera, congratulations. Panel number 30 at 9,100,000. Thank you very much. Grazie mille. Thank you. Lot number 16 is next. Moving on, we have the Edvard Munch, the Sunrise here, from a private collection in Norway and painted during the same year as he would also create the Scream, of course, 1893 to 94. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,400,000, $1,600,000, $1,800,000, $2 million I have, $2 million. You want to say 2? $2 million. My bid. I have $2 million here. Give me 2. At $2 million. 2,100,000. I'm out at 2,100,000. Lisa's bidder at 2,200,000 here. 2,002,000. Give me 3. At 2,200,000. 2,300,000. Thank you, sir. 2,003,000. 2,400,000. 2,500,000. At 2,005,000. 2,006,000 with Gregoire in a new place. 2,700,000. 2,800,000. 2,009,000. Julian's bidder at 2,009,000. Want to try 3, sir? At 2,900,000. And against you in London at 2,900,000. $3 million here. Thank you, Greg. At $3 million. That's $3 million. It's Gregoire's bidder at $3 million. Against you in the room at $3 million. At $3 million. Still with Gregoire at $3 million. Your bid, sir, at 3. Edith, are you coming in here at 3? At $3 million.
London.
$3,100,000. Thank you, Simon, at $3,100,000. It's your bid now. And against you, Greg, at 3-1. 3-2 with Brooke now. It's another new place at $3,200,000. This fabulous thing at $3,200,000. Brooke Lampley here. 3,003,000.
You take 3,250?
No, I may have 3 here. 3,003,000 I have already, ahead of you, Simon, at 3,300,000. Edith Eustace's bidder at 3,003,000. 3,004,000. It's in another new place. Thank you, Lisa. 3,400,000. Let's keep it in hundreds, please, Simon, at $3,400,000. With Lisa Dennison at 3,400,000. At 3,004,000. At 3,400,000. Lisa's bid at 3,500,000 now. Thank you, Simon, at 3,500,000. At $3,500,000. Simon's stock in London at $3,500,000 against Edith. 3,600,000. Thank you. 3,600,000. At 3,600,000 against the room at 3,600,000. At 3,600,000. At 3,600,000. 3,700,000. Edith's bidder again. 3,800,000. Try 9, please. At 3,800,000. 3,800,000 is Lisa's bidder here. 3,800,000. Try 3,900,000. At 3,800,000. You coming in? At 3,800,000. Thank you, Lisa. It's still with you. Against you, Edith. At 3,800,000. Brooke still bidding 3,900,000. Thank you. Back with Edith again. I need $4 million, Brooke, from you. $4 million, Lisa. I'll take it from you. $4 million. $4 million. There it is. $4 million. Thank you, Lisa. I need 4-1 from either of you at $4 million. Lisa Dennison's bid at $4 million and selling. You bidding, sir? At $4 million, and against you, Edith, here, it's Lisa's bidder. Against you, Brooke, too, at $4 million. Fair warning to you all, $4,100,000. 4-1. 4-2. 4,200,000. At 4,200,000. 4-3. 4,300,000. 4-4. It's all on this side at $4,400,000. 4,400,000. At $4,400,000, no. At $4,400,000, it's Lisa's bid. It's against you, Brooke and Julian. Gregoire, we're going on. I'm selling it here at $4,400,000. Thank you, Lisa. It's paddle 56. And we move on to the fabulous work on paper, the Franz Marc, the important work from 1913, of course, epitomizing the brief pinnacle of Marc's career. The fabulous piece number 1 is coming to auction for the very first time in its history, property of a private important collection from 1913. And I can start at 3,600,000, 3,700,000, 3,800,000, at 3,800,000, 3,900,000, at $3,900,000, at $3,900,000, at $3,900,000. At $3,900,000. At $3,900,000. $4 million. At $4 million. At $4 million. Selling at $4 million now. I have a bid. $4 million now. Helena, you want to come in? $4 million. At $4 million. In the room at $4 million. At $4 million. Against you here. At $4 million now. It's selling at $4 million. You want a bid, sir? At $4 million. Ladies bid at $4 million. I'm going to sell it against you here. Last chance. At $4 million. So paddle number 603. At $4 million. Thank you so much. And we move on, of course. Now we have the wonderful large-scale portrait here of Kirchner's protege, the Swiss artist Hermann Scherer. Wonderful, wonderful object coming around here on the easel, of course. Fabulous thing here. Signed and dated 22. The fabulous portrait, large-scale portrait. I'm going to start the bidding here at $2,100,000. $2,100,000, $2,200,000 now. $2,200,000, $2,300,000, $2,400,000, $2,500,000. Thank you, Ben. At $2,500,000 here. At $2,500,000 on the telephone at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000 with Ben Dollar at $2,500,000. You're coming in, sir, at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. What a bid? At $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. Here it is at $2,500,000. Still with Ben at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. It's Ben's bidder at $2,500,000. Against you, Julian, at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. Still here with Ben and against you, Julian, at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. Fair warning to you, Julian. At $2,500,000, still with Ben, and selling here, last chance here, for $2,500,000. Thank you, Ben. At paddle number 24, at $2,500,000. And lot number 19 is next. We have the wonderful Le Célèbre Fatima. Et sa troupe, the exuberant work here by Kees van Dongen, employing the bold Fauves colour for which he became known for, of course. This wonderful work, also previously from the Charles Tabachnik collection, sold also at Sotheby's. And I want to start the bidding here at $2,700,000, $2,800,000 now, $2,800,000, $2,900,000 now, $2,900,000, $3 million with Victoria, at $3 million here, on the telephones at $3 million. Victoria Campofranco's bidder at $3 million here, at $3 million, against you there, at $3 million. At $3 million now. Still on the telephone at $3 million now. Against you there at $3 million. At $3 million. Any more? $3 million. At $3 million. Victoria's bidder at $3 million. Against you, Julian. You bidding, sir? At $3 million and selling. Fair warning, it's here with Victoria. Last chance at $3 million. Sold. Thank you very much. Paddle number 11 at $3 million. Thank you. And we move on to lot number 20, of course. Here it is, the Jacques Lipchitz La Rencontre, a pivotal example of the artist's early proto-Cubist masterworks. Coming around for you here, this very imposing, wonderful bronze sculpture. Conceived in 1913, Here it is, and I'm going to start the bidding here at $850,000. $850,000, $900,000, at $900,000, $950,000, at $950,000, $1 million now. At $1 million, $1,100,000. It's back with Victoria, $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 and selling at $1,100,000. At $1,100,000, any more, $1,100,000. At $1,100,000. It's still with Victoria, it's against you, sir. At $1,100,000, selling here, fair warning, at $1,100,000. Victoria, thank you very much indeed. At $1,100,000. And next we have the Pablo Picasso, next to the works by Pablo Picasso, the Portrait de Dalrymple, an exceptional painting on paper, mounted on canvas, which entered into the illustrious collection of Roger Dutilleux shortly after its execution in 1942. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $850,000, $900,000, $950,000, $1 million now. At $1 million, $1,050,000. David Schrader's bidder at $1,050,000. Here on the telephone at $1,050,000 and selling at $1,050,000. It's your bid, David, and selling here at $1,050,000. Any more? At $1,050,000. Fair warning. Last chance at $1,050,000. Thank you, David. It's paddle number 43. And moving on, lot number 22. We're thrilled to have here the wonderful Alexander Calder, the 30 inches of red, showing resplendent, there it is in the room, this fabulous work, spectacular mobile, constructed in 1952 in the artist's iconic scarlet hue, hanging above you there, looking absolutely gorgeous. Of course, registered in the archives of the Calder Foundation. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,600,000, $1,700,000, $1,800,000, at $1,800,000, at $1,800,000 for the Calder at $1,800,000, at $1,800,000. $1,900,000 in the room again at $1,900,000. Ladies bid at $1,900,000. At $1,900,000. Felix, give me a bid. $1,900,000. $2 million. Sir. At $2 million. Against you now. $2 million. $2,100,000. Against you, Felix, at $2,100,000. Give me two, sir. At $2,100,000. Looking for two from you. $2,200,000. $2,300,000. Against you, Felix, this time at $2,300,000. Will you give me four, sir? At $2,300,000. $2,400,000. $2,500,000. At $2,500,000. At $2,500,000, Felix. Not yours. At $2,500,000. $2,600,000. $2,700,000. $2,700,000. Felix, try 8, please. At $2,700,000. No, you out. It's a lady's bid at $2,700,000. Anybody else coming in? I'm going to sell it here. Last chance. At $2,700,000. Thank you, madam. It's panel number 603 for $2,700,000. And lot number 23. Further work here for property from an American family collection, as was the Calder. Wonderful provenance, wonderful eye. Here, signed Miro and dated 17th of November 1966, previously unseen at auction. This work has been held in the same private collection here since 1969. We're thrilled to have it. Here it is on the easel. Fantastic work, very fresh. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $1,900,000, $2 million, at $2 million, $2,100,000, $2,200,000. Thank you, sir. At $2,200,000, $2,300,000 in London, $2,400,000. Against you now, Thomas. At $2,400,000. It's a gentleman in the room in New York at $2,400,000. It's against you, Thomas Boyd Bowman in London at $2,400,000. And against you, Alejandra at $2,400,000, $2,500,000. Say six, sir. 2,600 ahead of you now. It's Lisa Dennison. Three of you in it, $2,700,000. With Simon again at 2,700,000. Want to go on, sir? $2,800,000. Scott Nikiel in a new place, Scott. Thank you, sir. At $2,800,000. $2,900,000. At 2,900,000. Lisa, give me three. At $2,900,000, $3 million now ahead of you both. It's with Alejandro Rossetti here at $3,100,000. All on this side. Anybody else want to join the party on this side? At $3,100,000. 3,200,000. At $3,200,000. 3,300,000. Give me four. At $3,300,000. Scott, 3,400,000. Take five, Lisa. 3,400,000. Say five. At 3,400,000. 3,400,000. Lulu, are you coming in at 3,400,000? 3,450,000. Thank you, madam. At 3,450,000. 3,500,000. Lisa's bidder first. Give me 50, madam. 3,500,000. 3,550,000. Thank you, Scott. Just to clear up any confusion, at 3,550,000. Madam, want to try 6? 3,600,000. Scott, one more. 3,700,000. 3,700,000. At 3,700,000. It's here with Scott at 3,700,000. I'm going to sell it this time. 3,800,000 in a new place at $3,800,000. Another new bidder. At least 5 of you in it. At 3,900,000. Thank you. $4 million. Thank you, Julia. And again, another new bidder here at $4 million. Spotting the masterpiece here at $4 million here. This great late work by the artist. 4,100,000. At 4,100,000. Want a bid? At $4,100,000. Julian, you're saying 2? 4,200,000. 4,200,000. At 4,200,000. There it is. At 4,200,000. 4,300,000. And against you again at 4,300,000. Scott, 4,400,000. Bidding, madam? At 4,400,000. Here it is at 4,400,000. Say 5. One more. At 4,400,000. 4,500,000. 4,500,000. $4,500,000, and against you, Scott, this time at 4,600,000. Thank you. 4,600,000. 4,600,000. 4,700,000. Tatiana's bidder. 4,700,000. Against you, Scott. It's back with Tatiana again. Thank you. Ali, the bidding? No? At $4,700,000. 4,800,000. Tatiana, give me 9. At 4,800,000. It's not yours this time, at $4,800,000. At 4,800,000. No? At 4,800,000 with Scott. Julian, against you here. Madam in the room. Fair warning and selling at 4,900,000. $5 million. Thank you. At $5 million. $5 million. Tatiana, do you want to try 2 maybe? No? We got this far. At $5 million. Thank you anyway. I'm selling it here. Scott's bidder. Last chance now for $5 million. Thank you very much indeed. Panel number 27. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed, Scott. And lot number 24. We have the wonderful, the Barclay number 6, the Richard Diebenkorn from the artist celebrated and widely exhibited series. Acquired by the Kislak family in 1982, this work has been held in the family's collection for almost 4 decades and is now being sold to benefit the Kislak Family Foundation, this wonderful work. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $2 million, $2,200,000, $2,400,000, at $2,400,000, $2,600,000, at $2,600,000, $3 million with Elizabeth Webb at $3 million, $3,200,000. Back in the room at $3,200,000. Give me 4, Elizabeth, at $3,200,000. It's a lady's bid against you. At $3,200,000, $3,400,000. With Peter Clement, $3,500,000 now. $3,700,000. Want to say 8, madam? $3,800,000 with Peter again at $3,800,000. Give me 9. At $3,800,000. At $3,800,000. Here with Peter Clement at $3,800,000. At $3,800,000. Thank you, sir. At $3,800,000. From our LA office at $3,800,000. $3,900,000. It's back with Elizabeth at $3,900,000. $4 million. Thank you, Peter. At $4 million here, head of our Los Angeles branch. Sotheby's LA at $4 million. Here he is, Peter Cloman at $4 million. Madam? At $4 million. And against you, Elizabeth, at $4 million. At $4 million. No regrets at $4 million. Want to say 1? At $4 million here. Say 1, Elizabeth. I'm going to hammer it. Absolutely. 4-1. Love bidding with Elizabeth. At $4,100,000. $4,200,000. Elizabeth, give me 3. $4,200,000. Say 1 more. Want to bid, sir? At $4,200,000. Just checking. At $4,200,000. Say 3.
You sure, Elizabeth? At 4,200,000. Over here, and against you, Elizabeth, in the Barclay coloured jacket. It suits your jacket. At 4,200,000. And selling, fair warning, at 4,200,000. Peter, it's yours. Number 42, thank you so much, at 4,200,000. And lot number 25, the Lee Krasner, The Vigil from 1960, property of a private Dutch collector. This wonderful masterwork here from the artist's most widely celebrated body of work here from 1960. Fabulous, fabulous object, of course, showing here. And I want to start the bidding here at 4,100,000, 4,200,000, 4,300,000, 4,400,000 now, 4,500,000 with David Schrader at 4,500,000. On the telephone of selling at $4,500,000 here. 4,600,000 at 4,600,000 in the room at 4,600,000. At 4,600,000, give me 7 at 4,600,000. Ladies bid at $4,600,000. At 4,600,000, against you on this side too at 4,600,000. At 4,600,000, ladies bid and selling, David, against you here at $4,600,000. Thank you, madam. 4,600,000. Panel number 687. And now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we arrive at another of the star lots of tonight's sale, the Claude Monet, the magnificent Coin de Bassin au Nymphéa from 1918, this late masterpiece displaying the artist's famous water lilies in his Géveny garden. Coming to the market for the very first time in nearly 25 years, it is the first of 4 paintings that Monet painted, and of course, the first of 4 to be offered in this evening's sale. Please note that this painting has been requested for 2 upcoming exhibitions. Monet Mitchell at the Fondation Louis Vuitton in Paris, organised in conjunction with the Musée Marmottan from October 2022 to February 23, as well as Monet Capturing the Sun at the Grimaldi Forum in Monaco from July to September 2023. I think it's fair to say the reappearance of this picture has a lighted interest in it for those lone purposes, and it's showing here, Jose, thank you so much, resplendent on our walls here at Sotheby's, and I'm going to start here at $30 million, at $30 million, $32 million, $34 million now, $34 million, $36 million, $36 million, $38 million now, $40 million here, with Ben Dollar at $40 million. On my right here, $40 million. At $40 million, still with Ben Dollar at $40 million, $42 million here, thank you. At $42 million on this side, at $42 million. And against you in Hong Kong at $42 million. At $42 million, against you Lulu at $42 million. At $42 million, and against you, Ben, at $42 million now. At $42 million, give me another one, at $42 million. At $42 million, against you, Hong Kong, and against you, Felix here. At $42 million, say one more, $42,500,000. Thank you, Ben, at $42,500,000. At $42,500,000. At $42,500,000. The next bid's going to be $43 million. Felix, I'll take it from you. $43 million. Thank you, Lulu. At $43 million now. At $43 million. $43 million now. At $43 million. Felix, give me one more. $43 million. And against you, Ben, too, at $43 million. Still with Lulu, and against you in London at $43 million now. Alina, are you bidding at $43 million? At $43 million. Say 5. At $43 million. Felix, against you here at 43. $43,500,000. Thank you, Patty. It's in a new place at $43,500,000. With Patty Wong at $43,500,000. Waiting for your bids in Hong Kong at $43,500,000. It's here with Patty Wong at $43,500,000. And against you, Lulu, and against you, Ben. It's against you, Felix, there. Still against you, Joyce, here in Hong Kong, $44 million. Thank you so much. At $44 million. Back with Lulu again at $44 million. Against you, Joyce, too. At $44 million. Give me a bid. $44 million now. 44. At $44 million. Say one more. 44. Patty. At $44 million. Anyone else? At $44 million. Try another one at $44 million. At $44 million. We're selling it here at $44 million. Any more? At $44 million now. We're going to sell it at $44 million. Fair warning. $44 million. Joyce, are we bidding? At $44 million. Give me 5. At $44 million. Yep. Your bid at $44 million. Joyce, are you bidding? Bid now, please. It's here. Lulu's bidder at $44 million. I'm going to sell it at $44 million. and it's against you in Hong Kong. Joyce, are we bidding? Would you like to say 5? No? Selling it here at $44 million, very last chance. Selling here. Felix, what about you? Want to say 5? At $44 million, Felix, give me a sign of life. At $44 million, I need 5 from you, please. Say one more. At $44,500,000. Against you too, Patty, here. 44 million. Whilst we wait there for Felix. No? At 44 million, I'm going to have to sell it. Felix, final warning now. At 44 million, the hammer is up. Are you coming in here or not? I see your hand, but I don't see any bidding at the moment. At $44 million. Felix, last chance, please. At 44 million, the hammer is coming down. Last chance, Felix. At $44 million. And selling at $44 million. Has to sell. 44 million, panel number 99. Thank you, Millie, very much indeed. Thank you, Lulu. There it is, 44 million. Lot number 27 has been withdrawn, and we move on to lot number 28. We turn to the exceptionally rare masterwork by Wilfredo Lam, of course, the Reflet d'eau, the first in a group of works from the Briombo Capriles collection. Say that one more time. And I'm starting the bidding here at $950,000. At $950, $1 million here, $1 million. On the telephone with Anna, $1 million here. Any more, $1 million. At $1 million here. And selling at $1 million. $1,100,000. Thank you, Ben. At $1,100,000. Give me 2, $1,100,000. Still with Ben. I'm going to sell it at $1,100,000. Say one more, please, Anna. At $1,100,000 on this side, please. Say one more at $1,100,000. It's with Ben Dollar and selling it here at $1,100,000. Fair warning, at $1,100,000. At $1,100,000, I'm going to sell it. Last chance at $1,100,000. Thank you, Ben. It's paddle 24 at $1,000,001. At $1,000,001, and we move on to lot number 29. Of course, this time the construction by Joaquin Torres Garcia, a painting dating from 1943 and inscribed with the month and the day of the artist's birth. Of course, fabulous thing. Thank you for showing it around here. And I want to start the bidding at $500,000. So $550,000, $600,000, $650,000 now. $650,000, $700,000 is Julian's bid. It's $700,000. And selling at $700,000 here. Back with Julian again. It's your bid, sir. I could sell it at $700,000. Are we bidding it? $750,000. I see you, sir. At $750,000, your bid. At $750,000 against you, Julian. At $750,000. $750,000. Gentleman's bid in the room and selling for $800,000 now. $850,000. Brad, try now. $900,000. Thank you anyway, sir. At $900,000, there it is. At $900,000, $950,000. $1 million. I'll take 50, sir. And $1 million with my colleague Brad Bentoff and against you. Take 50? No? Here it is, and selling at $1 million. Thank you, Brad. Panel number 17. And lot number 30 is next, the Diego Rivera. The Naturellement Trois Citrons Jaunes. This one, the painted in 1916, and of course painted not long after he first discovered the Cubism in Paris. And I'm going to start the bidding, there it is, at $1,100,000. At $1,100,000, $1,200,000 now, $1,200,000. At $1,200,000, any more at $1,200,000. $1,300,000 is bid online at $1,300,000 here. At $1,300,000. At $1,300,000, give me 4. At $1,300,000 with the online bid at $1,400,000. With Alejandro at $1,400,000. At $1,400,000. So your bid at $1,400,000. Against you online at $1,400,000. $1,500,000 online. At $1,500,000. Give me 6, please. Tatiana, you coming in as well at $1,500,000. $1,600,000 is back with Alejandro at $1,600,000. Alejandro's bidder at $1,600,000 now. $1,700,000. Tatiana's coming in, thank you, at $1,700,000. Ali, $1,800,000 is online. It's against the 3 of you now. Online this time at $1,800,000. At $1,800,000. Try now. At $1,800,000. Tatiana, we're coming in. $1,900,000. Thank you so much. At $1,900,000 and against you online again at $1,900,000. 1,900,000. At $1,900,000, I'm selling it here. Fair $2 million. At $2 million. It's online again at $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million, very last chance. I'm selling it here. Last chance. Tatiana, we're going on. $2,100,000. At 2,100,000. And again, look into online at 2,000,001. Will you say 2? At 2,200,000. 2,2. 2,3. At 2,000,003. Looking for 2,4. At 2,3. Give me 4 at $2,300,000. $2,400,000 is online again at 2,000,004, 2,500,000. Thank you at 2,500,000. No? 2,000,005 is your bid, exactly, yeah. 2,000,005. Try 6 online at 2,500,000. Tatiana's bidder here at Sotheby's on York Avenue in New York at 2,500,000 and selling for 2,600,000. It's back online again at 2,006,000, but not yours this time, Tatiana, at 2,600,000. Are you out? Nope. 2,600,000. I'm going to sell it this time to the 2,700,000. Thank you. At 2,700,000. And again, back to you online. Will you say 2,008,000? It's with 2,007,000 here. Tatiana's bidder in Sotheby's studio here at 2,007,000, I should say sales room, at 2.7 and selling, fair warning, for $2,700,000. Thank you very much indeed. It's panel number 65 at 2,007,000. And lot number 31 is the last of the group of works from the Brion-Capriles collection. The Figaro bajo un Evero, the Armando Reveron. There it is. Wonderful work here from 1920. Last appeared at auction in these very rooms in 1984. Coming around again. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 180,000. 180,000, 200,000, 220,000, 250,000 I have, 280,000, 300,000. Give me 20. It's my commission bid at $300,000. Try 20, Julian, at $300,000. Still with me now at $300,000. You sure, sir? At $300,000. My commission bid, and I can sell at $300,000. You bidding? At $300,000, still with a commission bid, I'm going to sell it here. Our commission bid at Sotheby's, $300,000. Fair warning to you, Julian. Against you now. Last chance at $300,000. Thank you. 300,000 is paddle number 43. And we move on to lot number 32. This time we have the Claude Monet, the Antibes, Vue de la Seine, Vue de la Salis, I'm so sorry, a work from one of Monet's most successful coastal campaigns, in which he belonged. This one belonged to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, one of which belongs to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, from 1888, showing here. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $8 million, $8,500,000, $9 million now, $9,500,000, $10 million. Thank you, Simon. It's your bid at $10 million now, with Simon Shaw, and selling at $10 million. At $10 million. Here with Simon Shaw. It's his bid at $10 million. And it gets you there at $10 million. Still with Simon at $10 million. You bidding, sir? At $10 million. $10,500,000. Julian's bidder at $10,500,000. Not yours, Simon, at $10,500,000. And against you there, Fergus, at $10,500,000. At $10,500,000. $10,500,000. Give me 11. At $10,500,000. This side, here it is, with Julian Dawes at $10,500,000. You want to bid? At $10,500,000. Going to sell it at $10,500,000. Here it is, $10,500,000. Say now. Take 7. $10,700,000. I need 11, please. At $10,700,000. 11 million. 10,800,000. Give me 9. At 10,800,000. And against you in 3 places at $10,800,000. At $10,800,000. Julian, not yours. At $10,800,000. $10,900,000. At $10,900,000. You coming in here, Fergus? At $10,900,000. 11 million. At $11 million. 11,100,000. At 11,100,000. At $11,100,000. At 11,100,000. 11,200,000. 11,200,000. Give me 3, Simon. 11,300,000. Thank you, Julian. There. Back with you on this side at $11,300,000. At $11,300,000. 11,400,000. It's already 11,400,000. Want to try 5? I have 11,400,000. Give me 5. 11,000,005. I took it ahead of you here with Julian. Try 6. At 11,000,005. $11,500,000. Still with 11,500,000. Julian Dawes is bidder at 11,500,000. 11,600,000. 11,600,000. $11,600,000. Julian, I want to say one more. At $11,600,000. It's a bid in the room at 11,600,000. Still there at $11,600,000 against you both. At 11,600,000 and selling. Fair warning now. At 11,600,000. Give me a sign. At $11,600,000. Fergus, we're going on. I have waited. At 11,600,000, it's now or never. At 11,600,000, please. Give me 7. 11,600,000. Fair warning now at 11,600,000. The hammer is up. Julian's against you too. Last chance now. $11,600,000. Fair warning and selling. It's yours, sir. Sold. 605. Thank you very much indeed. 11,600,000. Lot number 33 is the Jeune Fille à la Courbée de Fleurs by Pierre-Auguste Renoir, I should say, with an impeccable provenance and global exhibition history to match. This painting is coming to auction for the first time ever and has remained in the same family collection for nearly 80 years and, of course, previously featured in the Albert Barnes collection, of course, in Washington. Here it is, this extraordinary object. And I'm going to start the bidding here at $4,500,000, $5 million. Thank you so much. Thank you, Thomas. It's $5 million. Your bid at $5 million. At $5 million now. At $5,250,000. $5,500,000. Back with Thomas again at $5,500,000. And
from Hong Kong.
$5,750,000. I took it here from Patty. $5,800,000. Say 9, sir. $5,900,000 in the room. $6 million. $6,100,000. $6,200,000. $6,300,000. $6,400,000. $6,500,000. $6,600,000. $6,700,000. Nope. $6,700,000 against you, Patty, and against you in Hong Kong. At $6,000,000, $6,000,008, $6,000,008. Say 9, sir.
Bidding from Hong Kong,
$7 million. I took it ahead of you in the room. I'm so sorry. It's against you. It's here in the room. At $7 million. 7-1. 7-2. You heard it, sir. It's 3. 7-4. 7-5.
Bidding from Hong Kong,
7-6 in Hong Kong. $8 million, Hong Kong. At $8 million. $8,100,000. $8,200,000. 8-3. 8-4. 8-5. 8-6, Brad Bentoff. 8-7. 8-8. Take it next, Brad. 8-9. 9 million. $9 million. 9-1. 9-2. 9-3. 9-4. 9-5. 9-6. 9-7. $9 million. $10 million. Thank you, sir. At $10 million. $10,100,000. $10,000,001. It's already at $10,000,001, Patty. $10,100,000. Yep, exactly. At $10,000,001. At $10,000,001 for the Renoir. $10,200,000. $10,200,000. It's a great, great thing at $10,200,000.
Bidding from Hong Kong,
$10,300,000.
10.3.
Thank you. $10,300,000 in Hong Kong now. And it's against you, Patty. It's against you, Brad. It's against you, sir. At 10-3. At 10,300,000. Any more? 10.3. At 10.3. 10,000,004. Thank you, Patty, at 10,400,000. 10.5, sir. Thank you. At 10,500,000.
Hong Kong.
10,600,000. 10,600,000. So you recognize the quality of this picture at 10,600,000. Say 7. Don't trust the younger generation on this one, sir. What do they know about this sort of stuff? 10,700,000. At 10,700,000. 10.7. Sir, trust your instincts. At 10,700,000.
Hong Kong.
10,800,000. Back in Hong Kong at 10,800,000. Say 9, sir. 10,900,000. Thank you. 10,900,000.
11.
At $11 million in Hong Kong. At $11 million. Don't listen, sir. This is your DNA. At $11 million. At $11 million for this fabulous thing. In Hong Kong at $11 million. Anyone else? At $11 million. It's in Hong Kong and against you, Brad. It's against you, Patty. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Last chance. And selling it to your bid in Hong Kong at $11 million. Here it is, Renoir's return at $11 million. Sold. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. It's panel number 63, is that? 63 or 68? 63. Thank you very much indeed. At $11 million. Thank you. Lot number 34 is next, the Alfred Sisley, the Jeu de Brouillard sur la scène sans même, one of Sisley's most atmospheric paintings from the high point of his career, of course. Starting here at 1,000,001, 1,000,002, 1,000,003 now, 1,000,003, 1,000,004 I have already. Against you, 1,004. Give me 5, Ben. At 1,400,000. It's with David at 1,400,000. Say 5. At $1,400,000. It's with David still, and selling it here on this side, David Schrader, at 1,400,000, 1,450,000, 1,450,000, 1,500,000, 1,600,000. No? 1,600,000. Give me 7, please. At 1,600,000. At 1,600,000. Yeah, not yours. 1,600,000. Try 7. 1,650,000 I'll take, of course. 1,650,000. Bet. At 1,650,000. At 1,650,000. Say one more. At 1,650,000 and selling. Last chance for $1,650,000. Thank you. It's panel number 16. Thank you so much. Lot number 35, of course, is another work by Claude Monet. This time, La Berge à l'Avocat, Neige, an example of one of Monet's very first series paintings. The series presents a rare opportunity to acquire the most exquisite of those still in private hands. There it is. And I want to start the bidding here at 2,100,000, 2,200,000, 2,300,000 now, 2,300,000, 2,400,000 with David Schrader at 2,400,000. At 2,400,000, selling on this side at 2,400,000. $2,400,000.
Bid from London.
2,500,000. Thank you, Alina. At 2,500,000. Against you, David. At 2,500,000. Alina Davies bid at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000 with Alina and selling it here, Alina. It's your bid. Last chance to the room at $2,500,000. Thank you, Alina. 2,500,000. Panel number 17. Thank you very much indeed. And lot number 36, of course, is next. Another work by Monet, this time the Sol au Soleil Couchant, painted in 1889. Long and storied provenance, having been in various European and Japanese collections here. Wonderful painting. I'm going to start here at 4,500,000, 4,600,000, 4,700,000 now, 4,700,000, 4,800,000. At $4,800,000 here for the Monet. At $4,800,000. At $4,800,000. Any more? 4,900,000. Thank you, Ben. At $4,900,000. At $4,900,000. Selling to you, sir. 4,900,000. At $4,900,000 for the Monet at 4,900,000. At 4,900,000, $5 million. Thank you there. Can you give me 2? 5,200,000. Judy. At 5,200,000.
Bidding London.
5,400,000 with Simon Stocknow. 5,400,000 in London. There, £6 million dollars even. Sorry, 5,600,000. I could live in hope at 5,600,000. The next bid's going to be 5,800,000 to $5,600,000 here. At 5,600,000 with Ben Dollar in the New York studio. Against you, Simon, at 5,600,000, 5,800,000 now. With Julian Dawes at 5,800,000. Next bid's going to be 6 million, Ben. At 5,000,008, give me 6, please. At 5,000,008, fair warning now, at 5,800,000, $6 million. So with Ben again at $6 million. That's $6 million. At 6 million and selling. Final warning, Simon, you out? Last chance now at $6 million. I'm selling it here, 6,200,000. Bid, 6,400,000. With Ben dollar at 6.4. So your bid, Ben, at 6,400,000. I need 6 from either of you. It's $6,400,000. Still with Ben dollar at 6,400,000 and selling here. Give me 6, Simon. At 6,400,000. 6.6.
With us then.
With you, it is indeed. 6.6. At 6,600,000, here it is with Simon in the London studio, and I need 8 from either of you, Julian or Ben. At 6,600,000, 6,008,000. Want to round it up, Simon? At 6.8, against you here, 6,008,000, $7 million. At 7 million. Ben, try 2, sir. At $7 million. At 7 million. At 7 million, fair warning, 7,200,000. Simon. At 7,200,000.
7.5.
7,500,000. 7.5. Try 7.8. That's 7,500,000. It's with Simon stock. It's in the London sales room there. 7.6. 7,600,000. You out, Simon? At 7,600,000, it's Ben's bidder and selling it this time now. Thank you so much for your bids. Last chance at $7,600,000. Quickly, Simon. Yes, no? At 7,600,000. Thank you so much. Panel number 7 at 7,600,000. Lot number 37 has been withdrawn. So we move directly on now to lot number 38, the early René Magritte. From 1925, of course, one of the very first examples of the artist's surrealist painting, which introduces some of the most iconic motifs and ideas of the artist's oeuvre. And I'm starting here at 900,000, 950,000, $1 million now, $1 million, 1,100,000. Thank you. It's Julian's bid at 1,000,001 and selling at $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 with Julian Dawes at 1,000,001. I can sell it here, 1,100,000. Any more? Fair warning now at 1,1. Last chance, Julian. It's yours. 1,000,001. L0013. Thank you very much indeed, sir. And lot number 39 is the Léger. One of the Joie de Vivre, of course, the definitive composition of the 1950s. And I'm starting here at 2,200,000, 2,400,000, 2,600,000 now, 2,600,000, 2,800,000 with Scott. It's your bid, sir, at 2,800,000. Selling here at 2,800,000. Scott Nikhil, $3 million. Thank you, man. 2,850,000. Give me 9. $2,850,000. Ladies bid at 2,850. I'm looking for 9 from you, Scott. No? At 2,850,000, it's ladies bid. I'm selling it to 9. 2,950. 3. 3,050,000. 3,150. 3,250. At 3,250,000, it's a ladies' bid here in the room. At 3,250,000, to your bid, madam, and selling for $3,250,000. No regrets, Scott. Coming in. 3,300,000. Say 50. 3,350,000. He's out? Yep. Here at 3,350,000, you've got it this time. Last chance and selling. Thank you, madam. Panel number 603 at 3,350,000. And lot number 40 is the book is got some loose pages here. The Henry Moore, the artist family group, the bronze here, which is last changed hands over 40 years ago. The work here, and I'm going to start the bidding here at 300,000, 350,000, 400,000, now at 400,000, 450,000, at $450,000. At $450,000 now,
450. At $450,000. 460,000. Helena's bid at $460,000. Selling here, $460,000. At $460,000. Thank you, Helena. It's your bid and selling. Last chance at $460,000. Thank you, Helena. Do you have a paddle? 57. Thank you. Next is 41. The Leger here, the Composition Leclerc. Striking example of the artist's work from the 1930s, and I want to start here at 2,200,000, 2,300,000 now, 2,300,000, 2,400,000, 2,500,000. Thank you, Sam, at 2,500,000. Here on this side with Sam Valette at 2,500,000. And against you there, sir, 2,500,000. Selling it here, 2.5. It's with Sam and selling, last chance, at 2.5. Thank you, Sam. Paddle number 66. And lot number 42, the Tamara de Lempica, the portrait of Mademoiselle Poum Rachou, painted at the height of the Lempica's career as a portrait painter. And I'm starting the bidding here as it comes around on the easel at 2,500,000, 2,750,000, $3 million now, at $3 million, 3,250,000, at $3,250,000, at 3,250,000, 3,500,000. Thank you so much. At 3,500,000, at 3,500,000. Coming in again at 3,500,000. Ladies bid at 3,500,000. And selling at 3,500,000. At
Bid from London, 3.6.
3,600,000. Thank you. At 3,600,000. Thank you, Alina. At 3,600,000. Want to say 7? 3.7 now is bid here. 3.9 I'll take from you, Julian, at 3,900,000. Thank you so much. With Julian Dawes here at 3,900,000. $4 million here against you now. At $4 million, Julian, it's against you there. At $4 million, Kayla's bidder at $4 million. Thank you, Kayla. And against you, Julian, are we bidding or are you out?
4.1.
4,100,000. Thank you, Alina. 4,100,000. 4.1 now. 4.2 is Kayla's bidder, and against you, Alina. Give me 3. 4,200,000. I need 3 from you, please. At 4,200,000. 4.3 is bid. Thank you. At 4,300,000. Kayla against you now. 4.3. 4.4. At 4,400,000. 4,400,000. Give me 5. 4.5.
Bid.
At 4,500,000. Give me 6. 4.6. At 4,600,000. 4,600,000. 4.7.
Bid.
Kayla. At 4,700,000. 4,800,000. At 4,800,000.
4.9.
4,900,000. 4,900,000. $5 million. At 5 million.
5.1.
5,000,001. 5.1. 5,000,002. 5,000,003. 5.3. 5.5. Thank you. At 5,000,005.
5.6.
5,006. 5,007. 5,008. 5,009. No, at $6 million. $6,000,001. 6.1. 6,000,002. 6.3. 6.4. 6.5. At 6.5. 6.6. That's 6,006,000. 6,006,000. Kayla, you want to say 7? It's $6,600,000. No? You out? At 6,006,000 and selling here. Thank you to your bidder. Fair warning now. It's Alina's bid. Last chance at $6,600,000. Thank you, Alina. It's panel number 23 at 6,600,000.
And we move on to lot number 43, the De Grand Léopard by Rembrandt Bugatti. Last offered at auction, our London sales from 35 years ago. Showing here, thank you so much. And I'm going to start the bidding at 400,000, 450,000 out, 450,000 out, 450, $450,000 at 450,000. At 450,000, 500,000, 550,000 against you now, 550. It's my bid, 550. 550, no, it's already ahead of you at 550. So give me 6 as the next bid at 550,000, 600,000, 650 is my bid. 650,000, 680, 700,000. You're behind the bid, Simon. It's already with me at $700,000. Give me 50, 750. Alejandro, thank you. I'm out. It's your bid at $750,000. Next bid's going to be 800,000, please. It's $750,000. At 750,000 with Alejandro, give me 800,000, Simon, if you want to go on at 750. At $750,000, it's selling to Alejandro's bidder at 750,000 here with Alejandro and selling, fair warning, at $750,000. Thank you, Alejandro. It's paddle number 112. That's 750. And lot number 44 is next, is the Picasso, the Tête Femme from March 1953, when the artist was living in the south of France with his partner François Gillot. And I want to start the bidding here at $1.9 million, $2 million out, $2 million, $2,100,000, $2,200,000. Where's the bid? $2,200,000. It's your bid, sir. $2 million, $2 million now, $2 million, $2 5, $2 6, $2 million 6. Give me 7. Hit $2 7, $2 million 8. $2 million 9, $3 million. $3,200,000. Thank you, Felix. At $3,200,000. Felix is bid at 3.2. Give me 5. 3.3. I'll take. Give me 4, Felix. At 3,000,003. 3.4. I take ahead of you. Peter Cloman's bid at 3,000,004. And against you, Felix Kwok in Hong Kong at 3,400,000. 3.5. Thank you, Scott. Give me 6, Peter. 3.6. Scott. 3.7 from Lisa this time. 3.8. Thank you, Peter. At 3.8. 3.9. Lisa's bidder again at 3.9. 4. 4.1. 4.2. 4.3. All on this side, 4,300,000. 4.4. Scott's bidder at 4,000,004. 4,000,005. 4.5. 4.6. And 4,000,006. 4,000,006. At 4,600,000, selling it here, 4,006,000. Any more? 4.6. Again, very definitive. Thank you. At 4,600,000 and selling, last chance for $4,600,000. Thank you, Scott. 55 at 4,600,000. And lot number 45 is next. Is the Jean Dubuffet, the Paysage au Personnage from 1949, making its first appearance at auction, bringing it round on the easel. Property for an important private collection in New York. There it is. Thank you. And starting at $1,700,000, $1,800,000, $1,900,000 now, $1,900,000 at $1,900,000, at $1,900,000, $2 million. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Greg. At $2 million, at $2 million, $2,100,000. Thank you, Mercedes. At $2,100,000. It's your bid. At $2,100,000. Any more? At $2,100,000. Anyone in the room this time? At $2,100,000. It's with Mercedes here. It's your bid, Mercedes. At $2,100,000. Thank you so much. At $2,100,000. With your bid there. At $2,100,000, $2,200,000. Thank you, madam. $2,300,000 is bid against you now. I need 2.4, madam, in the room. Here at $2,300,000. No. At $2,300,000, selling it here. It's with Mercedes. Thank you so much. At $2,300,000, last chance, and selling for $2,300,000. It's yours. $2,300,000. It's paddle number 62 for $2,300,000. And next is lot number 46, of course, the Border Fleuve by Marc Chagall, which has been in the same family for more than 80 years. Absolutely pristine condition, of course. Stored away
for a long, long period of time. And I'm starting here at 950,000, 1 million, 1,100,000 now, 1,200,000. Thank you, Julian, at 1,200,000. Against you, Sam, at $1,200,000. At 1,200,000. I want to say 3. 1,300,000. I took it in the, where's the bid in the room? I'm so sorry, I can't see you left. Thank you, madam. It's 1,300,000. It's your bid here. 1,400,000. 1,500,000. 1,800,000. Sure. At 1,800,000. Here it is, 1,800,000. Sam's bidder at 1,800,000. Julian, I need 9 at least from you, please, at 1,800,000. Sam Vallette's bidder. It's against you, madam, in the room here. 1,800,000 and selling. Sam Vallette's bidder for 1,800,000. Against you all on this side too. Last chance for 1,800,000. Want to say 9? Of course I will. 1,850,000. Is that okay? At 1,850,000. Sam, it's 1,850,000. No, you out? Ladies bid here on the aisle at 1,850,000. It's your bid, madam, and selling to you for $1,850,000. Thank you. Panel number 668. Thank you so much. And lot number 47 is the Peintre sans modèle from Pablo Picasso, painted in November 1964 as part of a focused series of paintings on the theme of the painter and his model. Here it is. Thank you so much. And I'm starting the bidding here at $2 million, at $2 million, $2,100,000, at $2,100,000, at $2,100,000, $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, at $2,200,000, $2,300,000, at $2,300,000, at $2,300,000, at $2,300,000. Any more? $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. Final chance at $2,300,000. Last chance now for $2,300,000. The Picasso at $2,300,000. There's a pass at $2,300,000. And we move on, of course, to lot number 48, the Henry Moore. Here it is, one of the last works from a series of sculptures depicting monumentally proportioned seated women that Moore produced in the late 1950s. This one from 1957-58, and I'm going to start the bidding here at 1,600,000, 1,700,000, 1,800,000, now 1,800,000, now 1,900,000, at $1,900,000, at $1,900,000, $2 million with Scott at $2 million, at $2 million here. Thank you, Scott, at $2 million. Now it's against you, Alex Lindsay in London at $2 million, at $2 million here. It's with Scott at $2 million, at $2 million, at $2 million now.
2,050,000, please.
2,050,000. Thank you, Alex. At 2,050,000 in London at 2,050,000. It's your bid at 2,050,000. 2,100,000. Scott's bidder again at $2,100,000. Want to say 50, Alex? At 2,100,000. Lots of bidding from the London studio this evening at 2,100,000. At 2,100,000. Alex, not yours. At 2,100,000. Still with Scott at 2,100,000. And against you here at 2,100,000. Want to say 50? At $2,100,000, I'm selling it here. It's Scott's bidder, fair warning, at $2,100,000. Alex, are we coming in again? No? Let it go. Thank you, Scott. Number 96 here, $2,100,000. And lot number 49 is the Lynn Chadwick. The Hi-Hat Man and Hi-Hat Woman, the monumental version of Chadwick's most iconic theme of standing and seated figures. And it's shown on the screens for you here, of course, viewed downstairs, or certainly in our galleries. And I'm going to start the bidding here at 800,000, 850,000, 900,000, now $900,000. At 900, 950 with Thomas Boyd Bowman, 950, $1 million against you now. It's $1 million. Julian Dawes at $1 million. At $1 million, Thomas, against you here, $1 million. At $1 million here. It's with Julian and selling. Fair warning now. Thank you so much. 1,100,000. Ladies bid at 1,100,000 against you now, Julian. 1,200,000. $1,300,000. No, it's a ladies' bid still at 1,300,000. I'm selling it here. Ladies' bid. Last chance at $1,300,000. Thank you, madam. It's panel number 668 at 1,300,000. And ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the last lot of this evening's sale. The wonderful Matter L'interrompue from 1958, viewed in the galleries outside. Of course, as you made your way into our sales room this evening,
And I'm going to start the bidding here at 400,000, 450,000, 500,000 now at 500,000, at 500,000, 550,000, at $550,000, any more at $550,000, at 550,000, at 550,000, against you here at $550,000. It's not yours at 550,000. Give me one more at 550. At $550,000 here. At 550,000. Any more at 550,000. At 550,000. At 550,000. At 550,000. Let's do it now. $550,000. At 550,000. Against you here at 550. At $550,000. Let's. Of course I will. $575,000. Thank you, Julian. It's there at $575,000 with Julian Dawes and selling. The last lot of this evening's sale, ladies and gentlemen, selling now at Sotheby's for $575,000. Thank you, Julian. It's yours. Fair warning. Sold to you, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to an end, a close of the modern evening auction. Thank you very much indeed to everyone who tuned in from around the world for tonight's sale, and especially to all of the bidders who participated in the room and elsewhere in this evening's sale. A reminder that our modern day auction begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And please join us again this Thursday for our next live stream evening sales in New York, when we will be presenting an entirely new sale, the Now Evening Auction, dedicated to the most exciting works created in the last 20 years, alongside our reframed contemporary evening auction on the same day. And with that, I wish you a good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for joining us at Sotheby's.